Hello and welcome to my first Dominion League match of Season 53. I am in C3 Division. First time I've been in C for a little while. And I'm playing today against Naesala, who I played not too long ago in D. I don't exactly remember. It might have been as recently as 2 seasons ago. It wasn't last season, but it could have been 2 seasons ago, maybe 3. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, so we've got Bounty Hunter as our thinning. I mean, I guess in theory count, but whatever. King's Court stuff. There's actually... Count is actually the only way to gain extra green cards here. Well, I guess you can gain tunnels with Hill Fort, and you can gain strongholds with Kiln, but the gains are limited, is the point. Do we want a tent? There is potentially ultimately a lot of terminal space here with King's Court, but it might take a little while to get there, so that might be an argument for just going for Pageant or for Silver instead. We don't need to be the one to get a tent to take advantage of, Garrison or Hill Fort. Pageant with Bounty Hunter has something to recommend it, just from the perspective that Bounty Hunter can pretty easily lead you to hit more than what you strictly would need, coins-wise. First 5 could just be Den, of course. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about... I mean, we don't necessarily need to get any other terminals super early, although, Garrison itself would be terminal, but I'm willing to go with the tent, I think. I'm not super confident in anything in particular here, other than that I want Bounty Hunter. I could see that being correct, I could see Silver being correct, I could see Pageant being correct. We will want to get Pageant. Silver, we can probably just never get. Okay, so we could actually get a King's Court right now. Which is not where I was expecting to be. We might hit 4 next turn, we might hit 3. Either way, we probably take Pageant. Being able to King's Court the Bounty Hunter certainly has some merits. I mean, we could top deck the tent, and then we're fairly likely to actually hit 5. I don't think we rotate this. I mean, it is awfully early for King's Court, but the fact that we can get it, I think I will. And I think I will not top deck the tent, because I think I'd rather just get through this shuffle. I think I will pick up Pageant here. I mean, Caravan would be reasonable as well, but if I end up King's Courting the tent, fine, whatever. Should I take a Garrison? Should I take a Garrison? The timing is not ideal. But there's no way I can, totally lose out on them. I'm also not sure how important the Garrisons actually are. Like, the Hill Forts, I think, are probably the more important card. I think I will take Pageant. You can take one here, garrison. Okay, or we could take a hill fort. I will do that. That's got to be worth it. And we have the money here to get another one. Did bottom deck our King's Court? Oh, okay, never mind. Not much point. Huh. So maybe we take a Den of Sin here to make it more likely that we can pair our King's Court with, ideally, our Hill Fort. Which means we're exiling copper. I don't think there's any point in me rotating here. The situation in which I want to rotate is probably probably one where I'm kinging the 10, which I'm not very likely to want to do, but like, you know, if that is the situation, then so be it. Okay. So we've got some options here. We could King's Court the Bounty Hunter, which would give us the actions to play Hill Fort for put card into hand. We won't get any money from that. Alternatively, we can King's Court the Hill Fort, which I think has got to be better. In which case, we might as well just exile this estate. What do we want to gain from the Hill Fort? Well, we can ultimately gain a Destrier. Maybe put that into hand. We go... we're gonna have to draw one card with this thing. But we could take, like, Caravan to discard, Caravan to hand, Destrier to hand. Something like that. I think that's the play. Okay, and now we can get another King's Court. And we get King's Court Hill Fort again. Cool. Rotated. All right. The timing is not right for us to pick up like a garrison. I don't care as much about garrison anyway, though, as I mentioned. As much as Hill Fort, I mean. This is going to be Caravan again. Card action. Caravan, put in hand. Destrier, put in hand. Okay, so we can King's Court the Tent, which will give us plenty of money. We might as well King's Court the Tent. There's no reason not to. How How much do we care about having a second hill fort, though? What are the other options we could consider? Like from a... Well, we're going to King's Court the Tent. So we could... rotate twice, take the hill fort, we'll have more than enough money. We could rotate 3 times and grab a stronghold just because it's green. Having a second hill fort and being able to like spam more caravans and then have like tunnels and bounty hunters and just get some green into exile and even like estates is not, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. I think I will grab the hill fort. I mean, obviously, you know, our opponent will be able to take one as well, but not really anything I can do about that. The question is going to be whether we have time for Kiln. I think the answer has got to be yes. Like, Kiln can gain King's Courts and Destriers. That's got to be worth doing. I mean, I guess maybe it doesn't actually. Oh, we can actually take the last hill fort. Okay, I mean, I guess we're King's Courting the hill fort again. I think I will take the last one. I mean, Kiln would be good to have for sure, but... I'm gonna take a caravan. Go card action. Caravan, put in hand. Streer, put in hand. And now we can... actually, do we King's Court... King's Court to hill fort again just to get the Desters? Like, at some point, we'd have more draw than we need, right? That's the thing. But maybe that's fine. Like, I'm actually wondering if it's already time to start taking, like, tunnels, but we don't need the money from bounty hunting them yet. Yeah, this is all just, like, totally unnecessary. Mostly just want to see, like, how many of these do I want? How many of these caravans do I want to play? I guess I'll just play... Like, I don't have the den, right? So I guess I'll just play both of these. I think I will take the hill fort. Like, it's gonna be a way to, like I said, to just pile out on, like, tunnels and estates, if nothing else. We can also grab a second bounty hunter at some point. Also, actually, Destriers and Caravans are going to run. In fact, we might actually be able to win as soon as like this turn, maybe? 3 hill forts, 9 gains, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, not quite. Not quite. I guess I might as well be playing the Caravans. King's Court, Hill Fort. Hill Fort seems pretty good. The question is, I mean, we'll be able to buy a province as well as our opponent has 1 hill fort, so they can't gain nearly as much stuff. So I guess we'll gain the last caravan for sure. We'll take our +1 card, +1 action now, and we'll gain a tunnel. Oh, I guess I could have. Yeah, whatever. Gain this. Put it in hand. Hill fort. Gain this. In hand. Gain this. Put it in hand. This. Put it in hand. Hill fort. Gain. I'll. I think this matters. Gain another bounty hunter. We should rotate this. We're just gonna buy a province anyway. And then next turn, we try to empty on tunnels. They can only gain 4 tunnels. I actually probably should have paid closer attention to exactly how much I was lowering, but I did, in fact, lower by the right amount. Unless there's some craziness that I've overlooked here. Like what I was actually trying to do was balance the tunnels and the bounty hunters, like to try to keep my deck from risking dudding, but I mean, I guess, yeah, 5 tunnels would be a tie. Not sure I understand taking a tunnel there for Naesala, but I guess it probably doesn't matter. I mean, you figure if I dud, I'm probably not getting enough tunnels for it to matter anyway. Probably don't actually need to play all this stuff, but whatever. this. Come on. Much clicking. Yeah, that's not exactly the direction I was expecting that to go. It worked out. I think the fact that I hit 7 like turn 3 was pretty good for me. Pretty good. Also being first player while doing that. Pretty good. Okay. We've got goat. So I don't think we're gonna particularly care about getting any more trashing. University, wharf, the draw. There's also caravan and conspirators. Like caravan can give us some more draw, and conspirator can give us some payload that isn't a stop card. So that's all pretty good. So we're definitely going to want to open with a potion. Probably just take a pixie. I mean, we could consider church. That does have some merit, but I don't know. I think pixie's better. Oh, catapult. I sort of overlooked that. Well, I'm gonna take the potion. Yeah, I mean, catapult's pretty reasonable. How much do we care about the catapult attack? How much do we care about the extra thinning? The extra thinning is pretty nice. I don't think the attack's going to matter that much in the long run. It could matter in the short run. I could believe that it's correct. This is unfortunate. We don't want to be trashing copper with the goat. We want to be trashing his state, but what can you do? Oh, this is a good time to get attacked. This is surely got to be Pixie, though. Now, that's definitely a better shuffle from our opponent. I don't think there's any limit to how many universities you want on this board, because you want to be able to play as many warves as possible, and they do give a lot of draw. I mean, maybe you stop at 3 or 4 rather than taking 5, but I guess I'm not sure. And of course, that could matter from like a piles perspective too. This is awkward. I mean, we definitely want to trash one of these estates, right? So we could trash the pixie. We're not gonna. Well, actually, yeah, no, we want to trash this estate, so we're not gonna discard the goat. We could trash the pixie to gain like a caravan or a conspirator. That is probably worth it. I think right now caravan is probably better than conspirator. Probably. It's really annoying timing on this one. Obviously, if I'd known I was going to get this, maybe that's not obvious. I would have at least considered keeping 2 copper, and then, you know, pick up 2 caravans or something. But I think I will take a caravan. Is it possibly correct to discard the goat here? I don't think it can be. Just be too greedy. So if we do get attacked here, we can discard the estate, and there's no like fail to afford university failure case. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Excellent. Get that last estate out of here. Okay, we're almost certainly going to get attacked this turn, I think. Gained a conspirator, really? I would think you just slam wharves until they're gone. I mean, I guess you maybe want a little bit of money, but I don't know. Wharf seems very important. There is there? I guess there isn't really a risk. Well, we could draw the goat. That would be the... Oh, never mind. Right, we have... Duration wharf. Right, so now we're at the point where the university pile consideration comes into play. I think if Naesala takes that last wharf, we have lost the split 6-4. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot we could do about that here with being second player and not hitting 5 on in the first shuffle. It's just one of those things. Probably going to be game determining, barring mistake by Naesala. I guess in theory we need more draw. We could use Scepter, though it does run into the issue of like we can't gain it with University, so Naesala's going all in for Conspirator over Caravans, which probably makes sense, although I think I want a little bit more of a balance. I think I'm actually going to take one more caravan here. Well, for one thing, I need to draw more, but I think I will take a Conspirator now. We don't have to worry about a pile out because Naesala trashed Potion. Well, maybe. 4 universities, 4 gains, 4 conspirators. Are you going to be able to afford 6 pixies? Maybe. So we might need to consider greening here. Also, if I'm taking another conspirator, maybe I shouldn't take another conspirator. Maybe I should take another caravan. potion. The potion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we hit 5. So we could buy a duchy. We could also... I think it's gonna be trash the potion. We could buy a scepter. Hmm. Seven coppers in the trash. I would guess that Naesala has more of those, but 4 conspirators is 8 coins. There's a catapult. Yeah, Naesala probably can afford when you can catapult the curse. So Naesala should be... Oh, and if you're gaining conspirators, then you can play them. Then you could definitely afford 6 pixies. You've got 6 dwarves. Yeah, the issue here is that... Are you going to be able to afford 6 pixies in a province? I mean, if you get all 8 conspirators into play, then yes. It's not a given that that'll happen with only 2 duration wars in play, no caravans. But like Duchy forces Naesala. Yeah, I think it does have to be Duchy. If the forces for Naesala to win this turn, it forces him to hit province in addition to getting all the conspirators and pixies, which is not trivial, at least. Oh boy. I think you have to take that. That seems very good. And one of the options that you have with that is to catapult. Well, I guess you've got the curse in your deck already, so yeah, catapulting silver doesn't actually change anything. It gives me a curse instead of getting rid of a curse. Well, if you goat the curse, it does, actually, yeah. So then now it's enough. Catapulting the silver to give me a curse is plus the goat trashing your own curse is enough to win with just duchy rather than province. So that's pretty bad for me. I mean, that would have been true anyway if Naesala like catapults a 3-cost, but I don't know that Naesala has a 3-cost to catapult. Okay, it looks like I have successfully... Yeah, so Naesala had exactly enough to win if I didn't take that duchy. Or actually, one more than enough. Didn't choose to trash a copper there, which is a bit surprising. I mean, you just double province here, right? And you know that I can't... I cannot win on a pile out on pixies with you double provincing. You can even take a pixie and be fine. Because there's no way... Like, I don't... You have 8 conspirators in your deck, I have 2. I just don't have the money. I would take the pixie, I think. It's Naesala. Like, I'm not... I just would not be worried about me being able to pile. And the pixie... Well, maybe... I don't know. Maybe not. Like, the amount that the pixie helps you avoid a dud is pretty minimal. So I guess maybe you don't bother. Okay, you definitely don't need an estate, but whatever. It is really annoying that, like, I like cannot gain payload in any notable amount here. Okay, so we've seen the Gains boon and the Silver's boon, both of which would be really good right now. So that sucks. I'm just thinking about, like, what if I just go ahead and take the Pixies? What can I get? Like, I could get the gold boon, but I can't realistically draw the gold, probably. Maybe I could draw one of them. I'm going to have 4 coins from Conspirators. You know, plus some number of coppers. And I guess I don't technically need to decide entirely right now, but, like, I just don't have any econ to speak of. I mean, I could probably just resign, but I might as well play out the turn at least. It's just, do I take Pixie? That's basically the question. I mean, yeah, I guess I might as well. Okay. So I have 3 coppers plus the goat. Catapult. So I have 3, 6, or sorry, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coins at most right now. To get to 16, I need 7 coins. So, like, Forest Gift, Field's Gift would get us 4 of those coins. Well, and that's even without accounting for the fact that I can't gain all the Pixies. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I might as well just go for it. Like, there's not really another line anyway. So, you know, whatever. Okay, I guess we do this. Yes. We have... like, we might get lucky. I mean, the timing is wrong. But... I guess we discard the Catapult. The copper. We might also get the draw boon. Does that mean that we should take 2 golds? It might mean that. Just gamble on hitting the draw boon. Or the Wind's Gift. Yeah. Take that, obviously. Take that, obviously. Okay. Yeah, we're not there. All right. We didn't see the other gold, and yeah, but I mean, there was no way to win that game overall. Just no way to do it. I don't think, by which I mean, I don't think there's any set of decisions I could have made from the beginning of that game, like, or at any point in that game, that would have allowed me to win. Just completely unwinnable. All right, so the trashing here is Mercenary, which does help Menagerie, but you still got to do it. I'm thinking about Citygate here, like, specifically, if we go Urchin Citygate, we can keep top decking the Urchin until we have the other Urchin, or we can go double Urchin, hope that we don't see one of the Urchins. That probably makes more sense, because then we could see both of them immediately. Well, like, I think we want to get Citygate as, like, the next thing. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Yeah. So we are going to top deck the Urchin here, of course. We could take a third Urchin, but we don't really need to. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a Menagerie. I'm going to actually discard the Menagerie because it doesn't do anything for me here. Had to do the thing. No fair. We want a Scavenger. I think we do want a Scavenger. Like, we're ultimately going to get villages with Border Village. I mean, yeah. Well, there's also Coin of the Realm. Like, it doesn't play nicely with the Mercenary necessarily, but it can potentially accelerate the Mercenary. I think I will take the Scavenger. I don't know. Maybe it's a mistake. And you get to play the Merc already. This is really unfortunate. We're just gonna be behind. There will be top deck. I guess we're gonna end up buying a Coin of the Realm here, unless we did not draw another estate. I think we couldn't have. I think we'd already seen all of our estates, but I'm not totally sure about that. It's conceivable that we will want to have kept that estate because we could see our Merc, but whatever. Okay. Given that we have the Merc coming up, we'll top deck that estate and buy another Menagerie. Yeah, so that worked out. Hopefully we see another state here coming up. I mean, I guess with Menagerie in our deck. Oh well. Oh, we can call the coin. Do we want to do that? Discard 3 cards and potentially buy a 5. If I could hit Border Village, I would for sure do it. But I don't know about here. Actually, maybe I would want Artisan. I'm not actually sure about that. Might actually want to take another coin here so that... I think I'm not going to do that. I think I want one more Coin of the Realm so that I can feel better about calling that one. Okay, we're going to hang on to the estate, I think. Makes it more likely that our other menageries activate even if we don't find the Merc. Yeah. Decision rewarded. Oh, I should do that. And now we don't actually need to call the scavenger to be able to afford whatever, so we don't actually have a card we want to top deck either. Alright, so do we want Border Village? Did you take Border Village coin? Okay. Or do we want Artisan? Hmm. Hmm. Actually thinking Artisan, like we've got 2 coins to work with. Oh, you know, I could have taken Citadel. I should have considered that. I'd called the coin on the scavenger. We have another estate? When did that happen? Could have sworn I'd trashed my estates. Not that I was tracking my VP, obviously, because then I would have known that I didn't, but... Is there some reason you wouldn't play the Coin of the Realm? Well, I might as well... first. I guess... Wait, where's the... Oh, the Rabble. The Rabble. Okay. If we're gonna call anyway, maybe we play Scavenger first. This is the Artisan? Play Scavenger, top deck, Menagerie. Or wait, maybe my Artisan was discarded. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. I think we play Scavenger. Top deck, Menagerie, all coin. I think I am going to take Citadel. Top deck, a Menagerie. Not sure who's winning here. Giant, huh? Oh, interesting. Um... Alright, do we call the coin here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can hit 5, but we can't hit 6. We probably do want to hit 6, huh? Yeah. The order shouldn't really matter. We don't need to play either of these menageries. We're just going to gain another menagerie? I think so. And then we're going to... Do we go for giant? It seems... I mean, I get the logic. Actually, I guess we could take and play a giant. Woohoo. Much excite. We'd probably prefer to double play Border Village over Menagerie here, just because like having the extra actions is really nice. Okay. Copper, or gaining a curse is not so bad. It is like a little annoying because I think it might mean that we end up with like a single copper left, but whatever. You buy Citadel. I think I might be ready to... So the problem with double playing the Menagerie... I mean double playing the Border Village is that we might fail to draw with the Menageries. Depending... what, like if we draw... Yeah, I think it'll be fine. So we can artisan for something. Well, I guess we can... We don't need... activate this menagerie. It's fine to just do this and this. Play a giant. Crashing the rabble. I don't even know if that hurts you. Alright, we want to... Well, I guess we can always trash the urchin, although we would want to have one. Okay, I think we're gonna go... Don't need to... We don't need to play this stuff. I guess we just buy province at this point. Right? I mean... Like, what else are we gonna do? We get an artisan for Rebel. If we need to add more non-menagerie draw, which we might at some point, but... And then I guess we could run into village problems. Though we have 2 coins on the mat now. So it should be alright there. If we lose like a giant or something, we can always replace it with the artisan, so that's not really a concern. Yeah. Seems like... I mean, the issue is going to be at some point, we're going to have enough provinces in our deck that the menageries are going to stop activating, but what can you do? Maybe we actually don't have enough money without gaining like a silver or something here, but I think it'll be fine. So you take a duchy already. Losing a menagerie isn't really gonna hurt. It's fine. I think we aim to not play either Urchin or Mercenary here. Make it less likely that their menageries activate. Play that. Trash a menagerie. Okay. And play the Scavenger. So we do hit 8 without needing to gain a silver or anything. So maybe we do take a duchy here. Yeah. I mean, a duchy right now is fine. I don't know if I should be taking the silver anyway, just like because it's better for the deck, but we do have to see pretty much everything in our deck to be able to actually hit province. But then again, poor menageries. Do you take a second duchy? You do. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the border village thing again. These menageries are just... Uh-oh. Okay, I guess we play Scavenger. Now we discard. Top deck the Artisan. Play Menagerie. Play Giant. Do we skip? Like, I think having a Menagerie on top of the deck is important enough that I'm gonna skip Duchy this turn. Like, the decks are not gonna remain reliable in general, right? I mean, we could go for Rabble instead. Knowing that we have the Coin of the Realm. Double playing a Rabble is like... is an option. Huh. The alternative is that we top deck a Copper, which is obviously not ideal. But Maybe it's okay. Oh, menagerie's in the trash. Hmm. I don't love my position either way here. I think I need to take the duchy. Okay, we lucked out. That's a nice thing to have happen. Double playing the artisan if we see it is an option as well. And so like that can help. Well, yeah, that can help out with the duchy situation, but you know, you have to see it, which is hard to sure. Lost the scavenger. That's probably fine. Well, maybe it's not actually. We need money now. We can use mercenary. So we could trash Urchin Copper to get there. Aim to top deck. I guess we would just top deck a menagerie. That plus the giant. Then the next turn we don't have enough money again. There's also the fact that there's only one province, or there's only 2 provinces left. So like, maybe we're meant to buy double duchy here, in which case we don't need... Oh, we need to see our other giant. Awkward. I mean, we don't need to see it if we're only going to buy duchy. We buy 2 duchies. We're at 30 points. They take province duchy. They're at 36 points. And we take province estate to win. That would be the line. For that, we definitely want the token in the preferable position. We don't get to top... Like, I guess we play the urchin. Damn it! Wanted to top deck the menagerie, but... Okay, that could help. There's an argument for calling Coin of the Realm here. And that argument is that it gives us an 8th coin in the deck. Maybe we should top deck the mercenary. We have like a really bad hand. Yeah. Oh, it's not letting me. Well, we can always trash with the mercenary. But I don't know. I don't know why why it's not letting me call it, but I think it's correct to call it. And it's also like something that we can crash. All right, call that. Now, Duchy. I think we still want to top deck the Mercenary. Bye, Duchy. Oh boy. You are going to want to trash that curse. Oh, crap. Oh, God, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh. Huh. We're going to have to play for... Oh, we might as well... Okay, we trashed the Artisan. Huh. Man, I need to hit one of their duchies, is the thing. I mean, we have to take a state here, I guess. Oh, God. Do we play this mercenary? I don't think so. Trashing the Artisan does mean that if we take a state, and then we take a state again, but, like, that's still a losing tie because we're first player. Ugh, God. I guess we take Border Village Estate. Man. Oh, we could double play the Artisan to gain 2 estates. Though, most like... Okay. Okay, so the situation... The situation is we have to trash that curse. That gets us to 28. And then if we gain 2 estates with the Artisan, which will totally screw up our menageries, incidentally. Yeah, that's... I think we're gonna... I think it makes more sense to gamble on the Giant. Do we actually double play the Giant? Maybe. That way we don't have to find the other Giant. That could be correct. The problem is then we won't have the coin on the mat anymore. I guess we can make that decision based on what we hit. If we don't hit anything good... Well, we'll still want to play the Artisan though, right? The problem is when we trigger the shuffle, we're going to have like all these freaking green cards that we're going to draw into. If we don't double play the Giant, then we have to find the other Giant. We also kind of need to find the Merc anyway, so maybe it's fine to bank on finding the other Giant. Oh, God. Okay. There's no way to get this duchy out of my hand. Wondering about playing the Urchin. Oh, boy. as well. Okay, we either take Rabble. Man, this sucks. This sucks. Rabble could easily fail. We could just take another giant. I guess we would top deck Curse to try to pair it with the Mercenary. Taking a Rabble would make... Having a Rabble in the deck would be a good thing, and it might hurt our opponent's turn enough to make a difference. So I guess I'll do that. We did not find our Mercenary. We did find the other giant. Okay. So we take Border Village Estate again. Fun. Great. Oh my god. And that activated the Menagerie. Great. At least you don't have the token in the right orientation. Okay, we could actually win this turn if we get really lucky. Do we trash the Coin of the Realm or do we trash the Border Village? Or both. This is so bad. Like, it could be correct to trash Estate, because depending on what the giant hits, if we manage to find giant, which is not very likely since we're going to see one card. Yeah, honestly, Border Village cycles a card, which is relevant, but I think... Oh, man. We get to double play the Mercenary, but then we're not going to have anything to trash with it. So does that mean that we should double play Border Village? Maybe it does mean that. Great. Great. Okay, this is actually a good hand. Gain another curse. If you have that silver, you win the game. It seems like you don't, though. Oh. God damn it, that sucked. Ugh. What the heck? Again, I don't really think there was anything I could do to win that game. And, like, the way in which I couldn't win that game was much more frustrating than the previous one. It's just, like, a bunch of random garbage, essentially. Like, what do you even do? I don't know. I mean, maybe there's some decision I could have made earlier in the game that would have put me in a better position, but... I don't know. I was behind on the urchin thing. That didn't actually seem to matter that much. Well, I guess I should say the Merc thing. Anyway, okay, so this is There's Page, there's Catapult. And then ultimately, drawing with Old Witch. Druid does give us plus buy. That's actually not a stop card once we have Champion. So you can take the plus card option. So I think we're going to go Page Catapult. And then we will want to do some cursing with Old Witch, but we have to be a little bit careful about drawing our Traveler's Dead. Like, the getting to Champion is very important, so... Oh, we have the Baker token. I mean, I could definitely see Old Witch being the pickup here. Well, is a stop card. Old Witch is drawing, but like if you draw your Traveler's Dead, although I mean you are cycling faster, so maybe it's fine. It's certainly the higher upside play to take the Old Witch. Yeah, I don't. Oh, great. Okay. You could definitely argue for Crossroads here. I think I'm just going to take a second Page. Okay, you did miss the shuffle with your Traveler, which is good. I have to hope I don't draw mine dead. I am not going to get a Catapult into my shuffle, which is annoying. Great. We go ahead and take Catapult anyway here. Next turn, we're going to see all three of our estates. Fantastic. Oh, God. Okay, I guess we're going to take Catapult here, and we're going to take Crossroads here. Just unbelievable. Is it too early to ferry Old Witch? I think... the alternative is... like, adding a terminal to the deck. We could also ferry Baker, I suppose. Maybe that actually makes more sense. Yeah, sure. So I'm actually going to use Fairy on Old Witch at this point, anyway. Until we get at least closer to... oh god, Cardinal. I don't want to deal with that. Couldn't we have just pretended that wasn't here? Wouldn't that have been nice? I mean, I guess ultimately... yeah, maybe that's actually a bad move by Naesala, because ultimately we get Champion in a planet and it doesn't do anything. It's just, if it exiles one of the Travelers in the meantime, that'll suck something fierce. Thank God we did not draw our warrior. Whew, okay. Naesala has 3 Old Witches, and it has Champion. I am losing this game pretty badly. Again, through no real fault of my own. So this match so far has just been a whole lot of garbage. I guess I should take an Old Witch here. I think I still prefer trashing Copper. Not even just because of the attack, but like, I don't have that many gains. Yeah, Druid, that does make sense. I've been taking all these Bakers. Oh, I have 5 again. Yeah, maybe I should take another Old Witch. I mean, I should take a Druid at some point. But... is now that point? Don't know. I don't really have deck control yet. Exiles an Old Witch. All right, I can deal with that. I can get the Old Witch back. It's probably a pretty reasonable move, actually. Oh gosh. Just... this is going to be the 3rd game in a row that I'm going to lose where, like, there's nothing I could have done. Nothing I could have done. Like, I just... oh, it's so frustrating. Like... do I take Fleet here? I don't know. Does it matter what I do? Probably not. Guess I should take Druid. It's just... when the Cardinal exiles my champion, I will resign. Maybe I actually should have upgraded Warrior to Hero for that reason, but... wow, okay. Lucky me. I mean, I'm still gonna lose. At least I'm gonna get to play my champion. Okay, I'm gonna take Fleet now. Just... I don't... like, what? What did I need to do here? Okay, you got a dud. That's good. Probably isn't enough to make a difference, but it's good. Crossroads better than Faithful Hound? I don't know. Ugh. Do I need to do bishop stuff? Maybe I need to do bishop stuff. I have an exiled Baker. Grab 2 bishops. I don't know that I really have the draw for this, but I gotta find something I can do. Curses first, I guess? Or, so estates give 1 point to curses 0. I don't think it matters. Do we need another buy? Might well. I mean, within the next 2 turns, Naesala's just going to empty the provinces. Man, I just like. The injustice of it all. Oh, maybe I was meant to trash the curses because of crossroads. I didn't even think about that. I take duchy, I guess. I mean, I think resign would be a pretty reasonable option, but, you know, whatever. This'll totally matter. Oh, look! I'm drawing! Amazing. This is just... this is just ridiculous! Whoops. Microphone down. Urchin again. Not the only way to trash. Let's see. Ultimately, we're just going to want to play with, like, you know, a bunch of border villages, silk merchants, crowns. Upgrade can potentially do some gainy stuff, maybe, but not super relevant. I mean, we could take a treasure trove and use upgrade to trash the coppers, if nothing else. Add some payload. And also... The attack does seem good. It's just Opening double Urchin when there's Silk Merchant on the board feels really bad. Single Urchin probably is correct, though. I guess we'll probably go Urchin, Silk, and try to hit something like Border Village Upgrade, and then get an Urchin, a second Urchin. Yeah, that'll work. One problem. We have 3 estates here and an Urchin. Maybe we don't take the upgrade. Maybe we take the Silk Merchant and spend both the coffers on another Urchin and don't play this Urchin. Getting a changeling into the border village is interesting. I don't think I want to do that, though. At some point, we might. We can also just punt on Mercenary for a shuffle and trigger a shuffle that doesn't have any estates in it, which is pretty good. So maybe that is the play. We take upgrade. Although upgrading estate into Urchin would also be good. Yeah. We do have a villager. I guess we could also otter the Urchin. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. That did work out. Could otter this as well. If I draw a copper, I'm buying a Silk Merchant, right? If I draw a Silk Merchant, I'm playing it, and then, yeah, so it's all fine. Do I want a changeling? That's an interesting idea. To gain more border villages. Yeah, sure. We don't need to play this border village. But I don't think there's much reason not to. I'm gonna go that. And this time I think I will not gain a changeling. We've got a villager that we can use to ensure that this Urchin pairs at the cost of it definitely missing the shuffle. But we've also got the upgrade. So I guess there's no real reason to do that, is there? Yeah, it may miss the shuffle, it may not, but there's no reason to burn the villager. I think we are ultimately going to want to get some treasure troves, not just for the payload, but also because we can actually use it to power the mercenary attack. Okay, we don't get it into the shuffle. What do we want? We could just take another changeling, I guess. Now, do we otter this urchin. I think we do. Oh, right. We could actually, or we do actually get it into play. Okay, this is unfortunate. I guess Banquet also allows us to... There's a lot of things that can feed the mercenary here. Probably just take another Silk Merchant, right? The real issue is I have these two changelings, and I don't... I mean, I guess getting one upgrade is fine. What? No, I don't want to trash my changeling to gain a changeling. There are situations where you would want to do that, but this is not one of them. Anyway, 2 upgrades plus Merc. Maybe that's overkill. I don't know, but we get like I said, we can use Banquet too if we want to. So it's probably fine. All right. Do we want to raise? Honestly, not really. Do we want a crown? I kind of want to just keep taking the Silk Merchants. I mean, I guess there's no harm in having a raise because you can always raise the raise. Changeling stuff will do later. I probably shouldn't have taken the changeling that I did take. As opposed to, I guess I can also do this. Like, yeah, changeling for Border Village is good, but like, I should have made sure that I was drawing first and then do it. Oh well. Mistakes were made. I think I'll just play a Silk Merchant here. This is a lot of Silk Merchants without any Border Villages. That's the situation. Seriously? What the heck? Oh, I guess we can always do this too. It's about time that we got that treasure trove, I guess. I didn't realize how thin I was. We can also upgrade an upgrade, I guess. So we go Border Village Treasure Trove, I suppose. I think I will take a crown now because I might want to crown the treasure trove. and having the option not to seems good. I'm probably underplaying this in some way related to either the upgrades of the changelings or something, but it's kind of hard to say. Piles are certainly low. Certainly low. I think I'm going to go ahead and do upgrade to gold. Oh, do I want a changeling instead? Maybe I should upgrade the raise. I'm going to take a changeling. I'm going to crown the border village. No. We could upgrade the urchin to gain another changeling. So upgrade urchin into changeling. We can get the last two border villages. We can get the last silk merchant. We're not going to have that much money. But I don't think there's any way for our opponent to pile. Well, there's only 5 changelings left. Can we pile? Could we have piled if I had thought about this more? Because we could get like 2 golds. And turn them into changelings. We'll have 6 coins. You buy border village. No. Well, wait. We buy border village, we exchange it for changeling. We gain the silk merchant. I mean, we don't have the... How do we get a... Wait, we can double banquet. And then take the border villages. Two golds into 2 changelings. There's 3 changelings left. 2 changelings become 2 border villages, gaining a silk merchant and a changeling. All there's left is 2 changelings. I think we're 1 gain short. Right? I think we're 1 gain short. Like, Banquet lets us empty the changelings, but it doesn't let us get any VP. We actually have 7 coins. Does that help in any way? I don't think so. I mean, I guess if we banquet for Silk Merchant... Oh my god. If we banquet for Silk Merchant, exchanging Silk Merchant for Changeling, we do gain a coin back. We can do it again. Can we banquet 3 times for Silk Merchant? 7 coins, we spend 3, we get 1, we spend 3, we get 1, we spend 3. So we can banquet for Silk Merchant 3 times. And then we changeling, and we exchange them all for changelings. Then there's 2 changelings left. A Silk Merchant, and 2 border villages. Then we go border village. We're still a gain short, right? Oh, no, because we take the 2 changelings here. So there's 3 changelings. We banquet 3 times for Silk Merchant, exchanging them for changelings. That's empty. And then we border village, Silk Merchant, border village, duchy. Yes. What? Where's my other... What the fuck? Oh. End actions. Okay. So we banquet Silk Merchant, exchange that for Changeling. And then we banquet for Silk Merchant, exchange that for Changeling. And then we... I mean, I guess the banquet part doesn't actually matter. We could just buy the Changeling. But whatever. There we go. We got one. I gotta... It's the restroom. All right. So, on to the last one. And we have a 5-2, which doesn't seem great. I guess it's probably fine. Are we gonna want a lighthouse? And what are we doing on this board? There really aren't villages here. Well, yeah, no. Way of the Turtle. Oh, that fixed the thing. Amazing. Way of the Turtle does act as a village. I mean, obviously the Silk Merchant gives you villagers, but well, I guess there's Crystal Ball. So, like, getting a bunch of Silk Merchants is kind of good because you can trash them. You can also potentially turtle some of them, you know, save them for an opportune moment. You know, 4-3 here so that you can go like Silk Priest is pretty good. Do I want a lighthouse? I don't know. It doesn't seem great, but like Jester is probably not very relevant here, and I think we're opening Priest. I mean, we could open Crystal Ball, but I think Priest has got to be generally better. Like, even if we're planning on getting Crystal Ball later. Lighthouse makes it more likely that Priest misses. It doesn't really help us hit relevant price points that much. I think I don't want Lighthouse. Because, like, ultimately, we're trying to get colonies. Lighthouse is not really helping us do that. I do think I probably want an Ironworks, and then I can at some point turtle the Ironworks, and then it's not in my deck anymore. Maybe, I mean, it could to gain Silk Merchants mostly is the thought process. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It could be wrong. It could well be wrong, but we'll see. And this is just going to be a Silk Merchant. I think my first 5 probably actually will be Crystal Ball. I mean, it could definitely be Spices. On a colony board, Spices is not as good as it is on a non-colony board. But, I mean, it is still good. I guess if you play a treasure-heavy deck and you've already done your trashing, Crystal Ball is actually worse than Venture. This is a sad state of affairs. I don't think I want to spend 2 coffers just to get another Silk Merchant. Okay, given that the priest is missing the shuffle anyway, I might turtle it if it doesn't collide with an estate here. Yeah, I think I will take a Crystal Ball. Crystal Ball, if it happens to line up with priest, will make some extra money. I guess I'll play the Silk Merchant. I don't know. I could actually go ahead and grab a Platinum here. I think I will. The thing to do here is to turtle, surely. Achoo! Take another one. I guess we could also take Tiara. Like, if it does collide with the... Platinum, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Silk. Are we ready to start trashing Silk Merchants? Like, do we trash Silk over... Maybe not. I mean, we still got Villagers. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could turtle this Silk Merchant. We don't really need the draw here, and we have their Crystal Ball here, which will trigger a shuffle, and we don't want to trigger a shuffle without the priest. So I think I'm going to 4, 9. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab another Platinum here. Surely that's... No. You don't go for Platinum. That's surprising. Oh, maybe you just wanted to make sure you had at least one villager. Okay, so we have 7, 8. So we can... I'm gonna play this one normally. Turtle this one. I do still have an estate, but... Do we just go ahead and colony at this point? Is our deck actually that good? could see the argument for getting another crystal ball. Like, we could... Like, I think I'm just... take the colony. I don't know. I'm not really confident in that read, but... Two coffers to gain a tiara, huh? Okay. How many of these do we want to turtle? I mean, we are low on villagers. We are eventually gonna trash some of these, of course, but... I will spend a villager to turtle one of them. I think I will not turtle the other one. I want to save my coffers. Those are hard to replace. It could be correct to trash Ironworks over Silk here, assuming we draw the priest. Well, I guess we're guaranteed to see the priest. Interesting. Like, just to get the Ironworks out of the deck, right? We could do that. Trashing the Silk Merchant would also certainly make a lot of sense. Play one, trash the other one. We could also make sure the priest doesn't miss the shuffle. We could trash one, turtle one. Which keeps us at par for villagers. And then, depending on what the crystal ball flips... Have we seen both of our platinums? Yeah. Okay. We trash this or do we play it? If we play it, we could buy crystal ball without... Actually, maybe I'll get a tiara. Oh, right. Monies. I forgot. I mean, a platinum has got to be better than a tiara, right? I think so. Okay. So 7 coins. 9 coins. If we, yeah, I think I think I'm gonna risk just doing this. Okay, I think I will also burn the last villager to get rid of this ironworks. Should I do that? Maybe not. Maybe not. We should be hitting colony here. Though, if Naesala colonies, then that's going to be interesting. We're going to want to set up... Like, it might actually be correct. If Naesala colonies, it might be correct to turtle the Silk Merchant province, and then... Yeah. Well, there is farmland, platinum. We saw 2 platinums, so we're not going to see another one here. Yeah, I think I'm going to turtle... Wait, why does it say you have 2 set aside? Do you have 2 or do you have 1? Oh, oh my god, that's scary. When did you... Oh, you just now did that? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's really scary. Yeah, maybe I should have been trying harder to set something like that up. But... Well, okay, we've got something like it set up, but I don't know... This is actually a pretty bad hand. Ah, gosh. I guess we'll see what Naesala does here. Like, there's definitely an argument for... Okay, this is probably you're just hitting double colony. Yeah, fuck. Well, I'm gonna say that we split the games that... The 2 games that weren't... that were contestable. Like, the first 4 games, like, so, you know, I mean, I lost 3 in a row that I had no shot to win, which is really frustrating. I did win the first game that way. But, like... Yeah, I think that the last 2 games were contestable. The first 4 were just, like, there's nothing you can do. And unfortunately, 3 of those went against me, which really sucks. So yeah, that was overall a pretty unpleasant match. I sure hope that the rest of that's not an indication of how my season is going to trend. I mean, it probably isn't. There's no reason for it to be. But yeah. Anyway, I've got another match in the Seaside 2E mix tomorrow, so that will be next up for me. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.